Peace, top of it. Campaign Trail, Thursday, August 29th. Tap it in. Welcome to the channel. See what we can get into this evening. See what the subject matter is. Don't have a topic. We just going live. That's what we're doing. This is what we on. Check. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right there. And maybe clicking away. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. All right. Give me 1 second. See, I'm clicking my heels, figuring it out. Excuse me. And we're back. All right. There we go. Peace and blessing. Campaign trailing. What's good, man? What's good? Where we at? There we go. Can't talk good without the microphone. There we go, man. Yeah, I'm technical difficulties. Trying to hurry up and get here. Late ain't great. It ain't good to be late. All right, man. Campaign trailing. Thursday, 29th. We here. You can hear me now? Cool. Tapping in, checking in. Let's see what we got. I ain't got no subject. Man, this is crazy. All right. We're gonna make it work. I'm not sure what's going on with my little equipment, but we're gonna make it work. Let me find this little link, invite link. Anybody that wants to hop on and comment or shout out or question or challenge or disagree, debate, whatever we doing for the next hour. Trying to stay consistent and not be on this Negro time that I was on. Yeah, I was in the Cali is Active video, Miss 702. I'm in there somewhere. I got there late in the day, but yeah, I was there. Yeah. Yeah. Why you ask? Some specifically happening with the Cali is Active business. Mills Lane. Why did Muhammad Ali leave the nation? Same reason why everybody else left the nation after 1975, because they believed that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had passed away. So that's the reason why. Miss 702.
Hey, Mr. Kim.
Hey.
I saw that video for the first time today. And I was like, that could not be Kim. Yeah, because I didn't watch music videos. I'm not big on music videos. And I was like, that could not be West Coast Cam.
Yeah.
But it was you.
Yeah. Why you think it could not be me?
I mean, I know you're still a rapper, but I look at you more like a, Nation of Islam guy, Fruit of Islam guy, like more on the righteous side.
No, I am, and I was just because I didn't fall out the sky. I came out of hell. You know what I mean?
Right. So I
Yeah.
have to ask you a daddy question now, right?
Uh
So
huh.
my dad is 74. He been low riding since forever. And those are his cars featured in the video, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
we always went to music video shoots, things like that. Lowriders always rent their cars, right?
Right.
Um, but the funny thing is, every time I asked my dad growing up about rappers or entertainers, he'd be like, I know him. I seen him. I met him. And I'd be like, Daddy, you ain't met nobody. Do your kids do you that way, even though you're a legend?
Nah, because they don't care about the entertainment world whatsoever. They
Right.
see they seen the real ugly part, the real part of this fake game. So they know those is nobody to look up to. Those is no people to get excited about. It's the opposite. They seen how these celebrities look up to the real soldiers, the real FOI or people that's really from where they from. So they never fell for that.
So they fell more to the righteous side than the other side.
Yeah, and it's just because they was exposed to more. They saw the smoke and mirrors. They saw what Hollywood and all that was all about. When the cameras get cut, when the cameras is off and the microphones is off, and it's homeless people on Skid Row on Hollywood, all of Hollywood Boulevard.
Mhm.
So they know the real. They know it's all satanic and ain't nothing to be admiring.
So then that gauges me into my next question to you. As
Hmm.
like a rap fan my whole life, why is it that we see a lot of East Coast rappers? Their kids want to step into those shoes, but we don't really see that with West Coast rappers. Why do you think? Like ODB's kid, Big Pun's kid, everybody kid over there.
Yeah, I don't really know. That's a good question, but I don't really see that. Even on the East Coast, I don't really see that. You just name
Hmm.
maybe two or three people, but I can name two or three people on this end, but
Hmm.
that's about it. You know,
Right.
I don't think it's not really lucrative like it used to be. And if you had a
Hmm.
good relationship with your parent and they was a hip hop or rap star, then you knew that it was a snake shady business that you didn't want no parts of.
Got you. So now I always see now people say that rapping is just marketing for whatever else you want to do. Do you feel that way as a legend?
Yeah, as right now, because they use this whole streaming and online streaming stuff to just deplete or just ruin the value of rap. So you can't make money as a rapper or as a singer in the music business, period, damn near, off of record sales. They killed that. The streaming killed the ability to make a living or make money off of record sales. So only way you can make a living in the music business is if you're doing shows or if you parlaying your popularity to do a TV show or a movie or something like that. But there is no money in record sales.
Got you. And even still, you saying that, I'm going to ask you,
Hmm.
me as a fan, and also admiring you bringing us all the righteous knowledge, right?
Hmm.
Do you have any Muslim or Muslim rappers you want to recommend us? And then I'm going to go back to the chat.
Oh, definitely. It's a few of the nation. We got a young brother, Danique, another brother, um, dang, dang. Now you can put me on the spot. It's gonna come to me though. Um, Golden Child, yeah, Golden Child, Danique, Nilam. It's a few brothers and sisters, youngsters that got fire, but you just made me really look bad because I can't remember their names right now. But yeah, they own, but they also know that this ain't like Hollywood ain't the way ain't where it's at. That's not where you blow up at. Especially what we represent, what we talking about. You're not gonna find no um Ashkenazi or Khazar, industry owner or whatever that's going to push what we talking about. So we got to go straight to the street. We got to go straight out to Trump, straight to the consumer. And if you're not, if CDs ain't popping, you know what I mean? And then you got to sell a billion streams. I mean, you got to, get a billion streams just to get a few $1,000s or whatever. You're not going to make a living from that. I see you fell off. Damn. Yeah, you're not gonna make a living from that. And if these same people that control the TV, radio stations and record labels, they also control and own booking agencies. So you can't go perform, you can't go get on no tours or whatever. So even though the internet has opened up us to be able to get directly to the customers, now it's like the only things you can just download, maybe that's why I got on my website a couple of songs that, just download for 99 cents or $1.50 or something like that. But you can't really make no money right now in the music industry off of record sales. You got to go viral on social media. You got to have a backstory. It's really selling the story. You're using music to sell some other product. So that's really what's going on right now. Yep, I guess you fell off. But yeah, that's a good question. Any more questions y'all got, man? Any comments? You're welcome to hop on. There's the StreamYard link. Digital Soapbox Network, StreamYard.com link. Any current events, any breaking news, just don't speak about nobody passing away. That's never the way to do it. If it's somebody personal. I have a few people, they be wanting to break certain news to me. Such and such passed away. Like, don't say that on no live, on no live stream. Finis Williams, peace from New Orleans. Orleans. Salute New Orleans. For my grip, AZ. Madon Kimmett, big ups. West Adams, 5TV. Charles Marvel, 76, peace. What yeah, I'm scrolling. Any more questions? Y'all see my latest video I put up earlier on here? This is not my channel, but I share this channel. This is my bro, Big Steel's channel. Salute Big Steel. Salute Glasses Malone. Salute Doggy Diamonds. Justin Wallace, what up? Elmatic, walaikum salam, peace. But yeah, I put a post up earlier about Tether situation, the whole Tether, Tariq Nasheed and Luke from 2 Live Crew. Because anytime I say something, somebody gonna say, "Oh, so you on such and such bandwagon, or you riding with such and such, or you with Trump, or you with such and such, or you." So when I posted up, my take on the Luke thing, they assume that I'm rocking with Trump. Like, Trump didn't come out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? If I'm checking Luke on using our leaders and then disrespecting my Muslim brother, member of the Nation of Islam, which is Reza Islam, what that got to do with Trump? So, Justin Wallace, peace.
What's up, man? Peace. What's going on?
Oh, man, you got it. What's on your mind?
Yeah, like just what you were speaking on. I just wanted to get your opinion on how you feel about the Tariq and Luke thing, and then also how do you feel about Reza? How he tried to come in there and Luke just like he was just going crazy, like just going off on everybody. And do you think that you're gonna actually get that sit down with them two, and and so they can like hash that out, or what's your thoughts on that?
Well, you said feelings at first, so I was going to address that. Like,
Okay.
if you can kind of train yourself. All of us as males and females, but especially as black males, we should never ask another male what do we feel about something. You know what I'm saying? You said the right word at the end. What do you think about it? Because
Right.
feelings don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Feelings is
Okay.
how we get twisted up in the first place.
Right.
So, but yeah, my response for the last 2 or 3 days is what I think about it. I clearly been speaking and posting on what I think about his position and what he did with Brother Reza and what he did using Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X as part of his agenda or his argument or whatever, that had to do
Yeah,
with him
he was trying to use
Kamala
them to say,
Harris.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because from what I understand, that's the reason why he even brought it up. Tariq never brought Minister Farrakhan or Malcolm X up.
Right. He was just bringing them up because of the tether thing. So he's misinformed about what he mean by tether when he used it.
Yeah, but it's not even a rocket science. I understand. I never really heard it, but I understood it right away what tether meant.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm
what
saying?
I think that's what Tariq was saying. He was like trying to act like he don't know. And he said it about a lot of people that's from the Caribbean, they trying to act like they don't know what Black Americans mean when they say tether.
Right. Just like when they say Yankee about us or they say whatever about us, if they going through, Jamaican or Haitian rights or civil rights or we can't jump in and say we deserve equal. We need to share equal whatever y'all finna get. That don't
That's
even
how I
make
was
no
feeling.
sense.
Right. That's how I was feeling. Like how would they feel if we went to, Jamaica or Haiti or St. Martin or something like that and try to get in their business, their political business, what they trying to get, for their people in their
Right.
homelands. Like, we went to Africa, some countries in Africa and was trying to stand up and they, just get up in their business and be like, hey, we don't know what y'all history is here, but we here now and this is how we fit, this is how we think about this, and we want this.
Right. And we played a big part for 3 decades in contaminating and degrading they women and girls.
Right. Yeah, we talk about with Luke.
Yeah, now I got some political say so. Now I got the right to politically say that this same people that I help destroy need to vote for whoever I say
Right. Yeah, I don't know what Luke just came out of nowhere with all this political stuff. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, it sounds like he a shield, like he been paid off. Somebody, slid some money in his pocket or on his cash app or something. Say, hey, we need you to back Kamala. So I heard they coming at everybody now. Trying to, with Steve Harvey, DL Hughley, because he was on Biden. He was going for Biden hard. He was actually going against Kamala. Then all of a sudden he at the DNC rally, apologizing, sounding like a slave in front of the whole world. Like, this is crazy.
I mean, we 304s. People have become 304s.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's all I had to say. But I just been following all this stuff. I don't even follow the politics like that because I don't believe in it. I think it's stupid. But I just all this foolishness behind it with all the shaming. Especially with the men. If you automatically don't back Kamala because she's quote unquote black and she's Democratic, then you know what I'm saying, you selling out or something like that. Like, what's up with that?
I'm just saying we not accusing each other of selling out, calling each other bees and 304s and ninjas and degrading. Like, a picture is worth 1,000 words. You mad at a word like called tether when he can actually define it and prove how it actually applies and prove how people is actually guilty of that concept.
Right.
But not only, that's just a word, but then you get over here with the other guy, you saying B, you saying HOE, you saying ninja, and you got pictures and videos. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, how much is a video? How many words a video worth of destruction? That's why they even using rap to sell everything. That's why they use Megan Thee Stallion to draw a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
So he knew that. He know that. But it's us that, we got to be reminded and got to kind of be, I got to chastise people like that in front of the public because they trying to trick us in front of the public and they trying to use righteous leaders to do it. So we ain't having that.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. But that's all I had, man. I just want to hop in real quick. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you got anything, any business, any online, any products you want to shout out that we can support?
Oh, not at the moment. I'm about to start a podcast, but not right now.
Whatever you start, man, you got a free VIP anytime to come promote it over here.
All right, I appreciate it, bro.
Man, likewise. All right, Big
All
Justin.
right.
All right.
All right.
Mills Lane, do you think Prince and Michael Jackson were deleted for their music publishing? Not just for their music publishing. They was deleted for their influence. Once the enemy see them spiritually and consciously waking up and having the heart to call out the enemy. If you know, Michael Jackson was saying such and such was the devil. He was talking something about Tommy Mottola and talking about they don't really care about us, and sue me, like me, whatever, I ain't gonna say it on here, but they saw he was waking up, and then he wasn't just doing songs, he started doing interviews, he started doing press conferences, calling their names out, and they thought I was stupid, but such and such is the devil, and such as and then his relationship with Minister Farrakhan being a student of his and getting more and more conscious. So once they saw that people like that start leaning towards the minister's message and counsel, then they act right away. They gonna hit you with all kind of false accusations, the worst accusations possible, to destroy your name, to assassinate your character first publicly, and try to turn public opinion against you. And then they're gonna go after your money. They're going to go after your estate, then they're going to go after your life. So whenever we start waking up and they see that we use our global influence and global fame for our own people's benefit and against them and exposing them, that's when they coming. That's why you can't be halfway. You got to be all in, meaning on the side of the God army. You can't just be taking a little advice here and there and then thinking you're going to be able to live your life over here among these other people, because the very lawyers and doctors and whoever that you think is on your side is the ones that's going to take you out. Teddy Styles, salute. Damon Strong, salute. Jamila, walaikum salam. Donnie Williams, typical. Dark Gable, Steve Harvey is the yes sir boss that's hiding something. My Moore boo doesn't like when I identify myself as black. Well, he can get on here and talk with me. Black is, it's about who you allowing to define that. So if the Nation of Islam's history and track record is as great as it is, which is the greatest, which is the best, unmatched, uncompared by anybody else, any other organization, in successfully getting us together and waking us up mentally, morally, spiritually, consciously, health-wise. If we call ourselves black and we call our people black, then what is our definition of black? So if you going by some, slave master's definition, I would love to deal with that. Black don't mean dead. Black is the source of life. Black is the source of all life. Who are you listening to that you let define black as dead or something, or lifeless or dead? That's a total lie. You're gonna follow somebody. Moor is Johnny come lately. Moor means Morocco, or what you call that? What's that color? Maroon. Maroon and Morocco is some Johnny come lately stuff. Black is eternal. Black is no beginning, no end. Dark Gable, Muhammad Ali took the Jackson 5 to meet the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in 1976. I don't think so. I don't think so, brother. Got your dates wrong or your punctuation marks wrong. Jamila Burns, I remember hearing that Michael offered the minister his publishing. Yep, and he wouldn't take it. Stephanie Mills went on, I think, the Breakfast Club and kind of revealed that. Yeah. So that just shows you the character of Minister Farrakhan. Michael Jackson tried to offer him his whole publishing, and he wouldn't take it. In 702, it's so hard to be politically correct after decades of conditioning. Yeah, whatever politically correct means. What do you think, Mills Lane, about Yash Karaf, also known as Fred Walker's take on the music industry? I ain't never heard of that. Never heard of him. Maybe you can drop a link or something and put it in the chat and we can look into it, but I never heard of him. Walking down, Ram, Mr. Well Enough. Peace, salute, salute. The government came up with black. Absolutely false. Absolutely false. God came up with black. Absolutely false. Soapbox posted cam of being on Tarek. Soapbox posted cam of being on. I don't know what you mean, Dion. Here go the link. Y'all can hop on here. Like, I'm trying to read, but here's the link because I told you, me reading texts is too unclear. I don't really understand most of it. Marlon Cozy, Brother Cam, salute, salute. No, you're not late. I was late. I'm the one to apologize. Esquire 48, talk that truth. Keep lacing us. Salute. Man, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Let's talk about black. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about black. Because our people, I found over the decades, our people have so many insignificant reasons for not joining on with their own nation. Or y'all call yourself black, or y'all believe is this, or y'all like, man, let's talk about black. We're not black according to who? What does black mean when we say black? Y'all believe black means dead, or black means there's no nation of blacks? What do y'all believe? According to who? According to whose knowledge, whose wisdom, whose history, whose revelation, whose study, whose research, whose sources do you believe in? Because whatever sources we believe in are the most successful. You can always tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. You can always tell a man or the quality of a man by their works, by their accomplishments in said area, in a specific area. So in this area of getting the descendants of slaves, DOS, FBAs, of which Brother Cam is not on that bandwagon, Tariq Nasheed and anybody else is on the NOI bandwagon. They got that from us. We didn't get that from them. That's why it's incredible. If you didn't have YouTube where I can actually get on and respond and present receipts, we look like the plagiarizers. We look like the Johnny come lately. The people that have been doing this for decades get painted as the copiers. Like, no, I'm on Tariq Nasheed bandwagon. I'm on the FBA bandwagon. Anybody saying that is on our bandwagon. Everybody is on the nation bandwagon. What do you mean? And I'm a veteran, I'm a 3+ decade, member, citizen, and soldier of this nation. That's why nobody wants to hop on with me. Their stenography courthouse type they rear end off, but they won't hop on no live and just have a quick few words of conversation with me. Why is that? Don Burr. Cam question: do you watch a little football or sports? Period. Boxing or the NBA championship. I might watch the Super Bowl. I might watch just the final games. I ain't into that unless it's the final game. I watch boxing. That's my number one sport. But on the other sports, I'm going to only watch the championships. Slaughter, salute. Teddy Styles, Ethiop, the land of the blacks. Yep, Saudi Arabia. Yep. Madone Kimmy, Triple Darkness of the Universe. Absolutely. Marlon, you made it. Welcome down. The nation brought us the truth about us and our natural enemy, Yakub and his people. Yeah, you could all the Yakub stuff, we could just take that as articles of belief. Some things that we just have to believe because we wasn't there. So much stuff that we just have to believe we wasn't there. That's why we don't hesitate. We're not scared of calling ourselves believers in certain things because we wasn't there. We can't prove it. We wasn't there 6,000 years ago. So we have to go off of what we can prove. So them stories, okay, maybe his name wasn't Yakub. Maybe it wasn't on this island of Patmos or Pilan. Maybe blah, blah, blah. But we can still search into the DNA. We can search into the dominant and recessive genes and traits of the original black people today. We can find that today, 2 white people can't produce a yellow person. 2 white people can't produce a brown person. 2 white people can't produce a red person. Two white people definitely can't produce a black person, but 2 black people can produce all of them, from jet black to albino. So I wasn't there. I don't know if his name was Yakub or not, but I know the principles and the selective breeding and the genetic, principles that it's talking about is absolutely true and correct. I ain't seen no hieroglyphics past 6,000 years that show no Caucasian people. So all kind of stuff can be deduced. You know what I'm saying? You can use deductive reasoning. But anybody that's saying that black is not the term for us, I invite you to get on this live with me. Any Moor that says you're a Moor, because I know where the word Moor come from. You know what I mean? Maroon, Moroccan, that's a landmass. So you're going to name yourself after a landmass? We name our blackness off of eternal, infinite, alpha and omega, triple dark black space, black energy, black matter. The source of life, the source of light. We're black. You can be a Moor, you know what I mean? But my origin is not in Morocco. My origin is not the color maroon. But you can be that. You're still welcome to me. I still love you. You still our brother. But if you stand away from us because of that, that's on you. We're not saying you can't be here, a member of the nation, because you call yourself a Moor or Maroon or Hebrew or Christian. No, that's y'all that keep us away. Y'all keep away from us. We ain't putting no separation up. That's y'all. Don't put that on us. Right. So my job is just to present the facts, the receipts, the provable truth. Not no ghost stories, not no rituals and traditions, not no beliefs. I'm going to give you the provable part. The part that I wasn't there on, we could say I believe it because the man that woke me up said that part. And everything else he said was proven 100% true. So the parts that I can't prove it because I wasn't there. I'm not 6,000 years old. So, but why would I not believe it? Midwest Coop, salute. Dion, the black I can split it and realms exposed. I don't understand that. Black equals somebody from Africa, my squad, or indigenous to the Americas. Hop on in. Let's have a conversation about it. Instead of me having to read book reports, let's talk. Somebody please, let's talk with me. You hear me, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk. It's so easier to talk, so much easier to talk. And if you've seen my talks, it's very respectful. I calm it all the way down. I listen carefully. Yeah, I'm very respectful if you're respectful. But if you disagree, that's what this is for. It's for respectful, respectable disagreement so we can come to some kind of common ground. Because if you stand away from your own nation and the nation members because you disagree with a certain point, let's get to an agreement on it. Let's see what we can agree. I think, I'm wise enough to get right to the common denominator within a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. So, and then I'll ask you based on that, well, okay, we agree on that. Now, why won't you? So that's been hindering you from joining on to your own nation for this many years because we say black and you say this or Hebrew or, whatever it is that people don't want to unite with us. We want to unite with everybody. I mean, of our own people. 1828 definition of American. I don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, I'm gonna be real limited and fragmented and reading. I mean, that's cool. If y'all want to be known as just typing comments, I'm not gonna be able to really get to them. Maybe y'all just want to be pen pals with each other. But in the meantime, I'm on the live, just sending out invites. Sending out invites. They got a link. Just sending out invites. That's all. Mills Lane. Have you ever seen Professor Griff's presentation? It's bigger than hip hop. Nah, I haven't seen that. I need to check it out. MJ, why do fools come in here with negative energy instead of being supportive? This is one of the many reasons we can't get it together. And I don't mind the negative. I don't mind being somebody being skeptical and challenging me. I'm looking for the challenge, but I just want it to be live. You know what I'm saying? Is that too much? Is that too much to ask? I want you to challenge me. I want you to challenge me. I just want you to do it live. I don't got no script. I don't know. You might be a scientist. You might be a historian. You might be somebody just clown me, just mop the floor with me. But I want you to challenge me live. That's all. I never said that I'm the best or the brightest or whatever. I just say I'm apparently downer than y'all or whoever disagree because you won't show up for the fade, the live fade. I'll stay in the gym. You know what I mean? I'm always in fight shape. So I just don't know what my grade is because I don't got nobody to challenge me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what my record is because I don't got nobody that's willing to challenge me. At least not live, like a man. Chief Ned, peace. Less is more. Could you have Antonio Moore on here? I don't know I don't know who Antonio Moore is. Less is more, but if you know him, then yeah, definitely. If you reach out for him, anybody y'all want me to get on with, if you know him, send them this way. Anybody. Especially if you heard them disagreeing with, something that I say or the nation or anything like that. It's not beef, but this is what we need to see. We need to see more showdowns. We need to see more righteous arguing or, I don't even like to call it debate, but just discussions. Let's see if you can prove your argument. Let's see if I can prove mine. Miss Rashid, thank you, Miss Rashid, for the Cash App. And Mr. Bay, Mr. Malik Bay, salute. Islam, peace, one family. I appreciate you. Teddy Styles, you have so much respect. People don't want to go against such a huge legend, man. I hear you, Teddy, but I don't think so. I ain't that. I'm not that. If you disagree, then you would take my status, whatever respect or whatever level or grade level I'm at. If you knock me off of this, whatever I'm talking, and prove me wrong, then you're greater than me. That's all. If you disagree with it, why not do it? I'm not saying you, Teddy. I'm talking about these people. Like any people that disagree with me, and you sure that you're in the right because you're not with the nation, you're not with me and with us, then you should be the first to like, let me go take this man's belt. Let me go viral taking this guy's belt. Because you will be the champion. So all my so-called 30 years in history, I'm always bragging about, and relationships and influence and all that, you will take the belt. You'll take all of that if you can fade me. Right? Ain't that how it works? Whoever the champion, if they got the belt and you beat the champion, you got the belt. Why not do it if you know you disagree? Justin Wallace, have you reached out to Tariq or Luke for a conversation? Yeah, I reached out for Tariq and we talked. He out of town now, but we talked. And we was gonna try to get on last night or night before last or whatever, but I guess he got out of town or whatever. But Luke, I don't got no line on him, so I've been kind of calling him out like this because of what he did publicly to our little brother Reza Islam. So I want to get at him like this if he's down. But if he gonna cuss, I mean, I'm not interested in having no cussing match. So, you know, I'd rather just say what I got to say from a respectable platform where there ain't no yelling and cussing and arguing. Just I'm gonna say my piece. He don't got no leg to stand on either way. But if he down to talk, civilize, absolutely. Not now, but right now. Anybody got a line on him and he want to talk civilized, we can do that right now, any time of the day or night. Yeah. Jamila, no one can defeat the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and they know this, so of course they're not going to hop on this live with me or with anybody else, apparently. But, you know, I can't speak for nobody else. I can speak for me. I'm calling out all fades, whoever disagree with anything I post. Justin Wallace, yeah, he hopped on the live, you know, and it might be something he didn't agree. He didn't agree with, but he wasn't scared. Me and him didn't cuss each other out. Salute, Justin. You know what I'm saying? It'll go that smooth. Just because you disagree don't mean that I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm not that kind of brother. I'm not in my feelings. You know, anybody that you see me first get on, whenever I first get on with them, it's super cool and calm and respectful. It don't even feel like it's gonna turn into an argument until you just let them talk, and then they gonna say what's on their feelings, on what they really feel. So then I go from there. But I'm not gonna get emotional. Tone and Vet was talking salty about the minister in 2018. I don't know who that is. Shah Gans. The nation I trust Allah. What does it mean to be black? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't understand. So y'all have to hop on the line. Flex Production, wa alaikum salam. Do you think Candace Owens knows about the minister's blue book that we studied for the last year? I pray Allah we can connect her to it sooner or later. I don't know about the blue book, but as far as you talking about the secret relationship trilogy between us and them folks, yeah, absolutely. You know, I heard Kanye, you know, when they sat down in her house, you know, he brought the minister name up to her. So she absolutely is aware of him. I think because of her husband and her children that she's more hesitant to commit to saying his name and to acknowledging he's the champion of that subject because of her choice in husband and her children. So I think that's why she ain't saying that, and she ain't saying his name yet. But they're gonna press her so much that she's gonna have to fly to the Messiah. That's gonna be the only refuge. So we'll see. Watch. Less is more. Tariq is unserious. what that mean? Black Attack KAM knows that will never happen. You're undefeated. Well, the information is undefeated, and as long as I stand on this information, this supreme wisdom by Master Fard Muhammad, taught by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and honorable minister Louis Farrakhan, then yeah, I will remain undefeated as long as I stand on this business. Mills Lane, how do you want to be remembered? I don't even know. As a righteous man, a righteous warrior for my people that believe in the true and living God, Master Father Muhammad, and his Mahdi, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and his Messiah, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. So that's how I want to be remembered. That's how I will be immortalized. I'm reading, I'm scrolling, so y'all just got to pardon me. Luke don't want that smoke. Nah, he definitely don't want that smoke. But he already called for it when he disrespected Reza, and then was using Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X for his voting agenda for Kamala Harris. So he already brought the smoke on himself. Dale C Day, bro, why you keep wearing these medium shirts? Boy, that sounds. Why you worrying about? Am I naked? Let me post this up. I guess that's good content. That's good troll content. Day LC Day, bro. Why you keep wearing these medium shirts? Remind me of being in the LA County and the sheriff's got too little shirts on, trying to make them look bigger. So that's what you get out of this. Why are you looking at my shirts? You know what I'm saying? I'm in my house. This is what I got on right here. I got on short pants and old burnt out Jordans. Why would you? That's real sus. You shouldn't tune in. Like if you can't take it, because really it's really loose. But if I'm leaning into the camera, maybe it look tight. But why I'm even explaining that to you? Are you a male? That's crazy. Timbo,
what up, bro?
what's good with you, brother?
Yeah, follow it up on what me and you spoke about last time. I don't know if you remember. It was about
No,
Tariq.
I don't remember.
About Tariq and you were saying that you feel like Luke bringing up his history, like he disrespected females and so forth, and like Tariq didn't. So it's like a wash. So why we bringing up Luke past and you not bringing up Tariq past? It's a wash. We talk about the here and now. You know what I'm saying? So
Luke brought up Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X. I'm not even in their business if Luke didn't bring up Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X and compare himself as they countrymen, so they're equal or something.
No. He was saying, from what I took, is that he's saying if you're saying that these foreigners, that the black foreigners are tethers, then you're saying that I'm a tether. You saying that Minister.
No, he's saying exactly what tether means. Somebody that's not from our slave experience coming undermining those of us that are from the slave. The key word is undermining. Why do y'all keep on ignoring that?
But Malcolm X, his lineage, his mother was from Grenada, right?
What, you just ignored the question I asked you.
I'm just saying, like before we even go off in the weeds.
No, we're talking about the definition of the words you got a problem with, which is tether, right?
I think Tariq just fooling y'all, because if we.
So Malcolm X was a pimp, right?
We could go all into the past of what.
No, that's what we're talking about. You going into Tariq past? What about Malcolm X?
I'm asking you why you going into like Luke past, like about.
We're not going into Luke past. We're going into Luke's present. This is what he did presently.
I just heard you say it, like you was talking about why he want to disrespect our sisters, calling
that's not the past.
Riches and hoes, but that's what the music.
That's the present.
He that's don't the do present. That. No, he don't cut records anymore. What are you talking about?
He just literally was on live saying that these females, Glorilla and such, owes him a check and owes him thanks because he taught them how to pop they pee and doo-doo brown and how to twerk and all of that. He said that presently.
Bro, we're talking about the word tether. If you're talking
now we're back on tether.
Look. You see this right here? This is Tariq. Look at this. Look how he disrespecting these women. Look at it.
Okay. I'm not Tariq. I'm not talking about Tariq. I'm talking about the word tether.
That it leads up to the word tether. It's a wash.
A tether is did Tariq bring up Malcolm X and Farrakhan?
Well, Tariq got him in it. I think he got Malcolm
Get
in it.
Tariq, bring up Malcolm X and Farrakhan.
Probably did. More likely him. He got to drag everybody in his mess, bro. So
All
more.
right, well, you lying now. So I'm not going to entertain playing dumb and lying, because if I saw it, you definitely saw it. So yeah, tether is, according to Tariq, just like we take words and make it mean what we want it to mean. The black slang dictionary, because you done forced ninja down our throat. So everybody, ninjas with attitude, it's okay to say no. Ninja is a term of endearment now. Like, so if he's telling you what the word means, it means those that ain't from the descendants of slave coming here undermining those of us that are from the descendants of slaves, undermining us socially, economically, politically. And we clearly see what Luke's contribution to the descendants of slaves, women and girls, have been and is to this day. And he's the one that brought up Malcolm X and Farrakhan and compare himself to them and put himself in the same category as them, as though he's not a tether. He's not been undermining their work. He's the main underminer of their work among our people. Because our biggest problem is the mental condition of our women and girls. 75% of the problem of our people, of the mental death of our people, is with our women and girls. So we have people like that are absolute tethers. That's the definition of a tether. So I'm not Tariq. I don't represent whatever Tariq represent. But he's not wrong. I just know how to defend it. I'm the Johnny Cochran for the word tether or Tariq or whatever. But Tariq ain't in the nation. You know, he ain't claimed to believe what we believe. That's why I can take it further than he can take it. That's why I can take it deeper than he can take it. Right. Try to go to Africa. Try to go to the Caribbean or Haiti or whatever and say, you know, they fighting for their independence, and you from here, you from America, descendant of slave, and say, I'm here to share equal, and I'm here to rap against y'all little Haitian females, you know what I'm saying, and degrade that and parade them like little 304s and see what happened to you. Get the hell up out of here with that. Now you act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Right. Daryl Jackson, exactly. Incredible. So I posted up, let me find it, if I can find this again. You know, this is bigger than Tariq. Yeah, these clowns literally called me, accusing me of jumping on Tariq bandwagon, on the FBA bandwagon. When I posted up, let me see if I can find it on here. You and I posted it, you know, with us, we got short-term memory. We'll forget right away, act like something never happened when it happened. Let me get this on here. There you go. There you go, right there. Excerpt from Message to the Black Man, 1965. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just posting that up so you know that. 1965. So all y'all is on Elijah Muhammad NOI bandwagon. All of y'all is on Elijah Muhammad NOI bandwagon when it comes to descendant of slave anything. How about that? Foundation, less is more. What you saying? ADOS has nothing to do with the FBA movement. I don't know. That's like Black Lives Matter or something. So it's supposed to be a LLC or something. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Black Lives Do Matter. Now, if somebody took it and made it their own little thing that I don't know about, then I don't know. But ADOS means American Descendants of Slaves. That's on the Nation of Islam bandwagon. Foundational Black America, if it means the same thing, that's on the Nation of Islam bandwagon. They got that from us. So, Timbo.
Oh, what up, bro?
What up? I see you still there. You wanted to try this again?
I mean, I'm telling you what I feel. I told you, like, I feel like it should be a wash. We should be focused on that lady from ADOS. She said that, like, when Luke asked her, would so and so be considered a tether? She said, yeah, they would be. You heard it. You heard it.
I don't. Like I said, I just told you we're higher and deeper than Tariq. So ask me something. Don't ask me nothing about Tariq or what's her name, Yvette. I don't even know them. I don't even know them. So you online with me? I said tether. Right? So ask me about tether.
You, Cam, the way you are defining tether is not the way Tariq be defining tether, though. That's all I'm trying to say.
Ask me how I'm defining tether. So you agree with how I'm defining it?
Okay, how you define tether? Like,
I just told you. You agree. So you agree with how I'm defining it then, right?
If you're defining the way you're defining it is correct.
Yeah, well, I don't know what other definition that he doing, but mine is those that's not from the descendant of slaves. I don't care if you're from the Caribbean, Jamaica, Haiti, Africa, anywhere. If you Black, yeah, you are naturally our universal family, the Black nation, but you're not from the specific, unique descendant of slave experience. So if you're not from that experience, but then you come over here and you benefit from the blood, sweat, tears, suffering, torture, torment, terrorism that we've been suffering, without nobody else's help, and you willing to go for yours on our backs to the detriment of us, then that's a tether. If I go to Haiti, if I go to Jamaica, if I go to anywhere and see the people, in Jamaica suffering and struggling and all of that, and then I just muscle my way and say I deserve equal, we all the same because I'm enjoying the benefits of Jamaica. I'm living better than the Jamaicans, and I'm not contributing nothing. I'm doing a Luke. I'm helping degrade the women. I'm helping lower the morale and promote 304 and prostitution lifestyle. Then I'm a tether.
I mean, I agree if it's all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's my position. I don't. If Tariq saying something different, then you holler at Tariq about that.
We'll agree with that. But I was just saying, when you putting bellies up Ethiopian children and putting Luke head on it, I'm like, come on, man, we passed that, bro.
You got to holler at him about that. I'm talking about tether. So that same way with Ye, right? Kanye was getting at them Ashkenazis, them Khanzir, the people that he accused of being this. Candace Owens getting at them about this. Nick Cannon getting shut down. Kevin Hart getting shut down. Deshaun Jackson getting. But I don't agree with none of their lifestyle. He wearing a dress. This dude is apologize but I'm still gonna ride for them against that enemy that they all speaking on in common. So if Tariq is speaking on some truth, I'm gonna ride for him more than he know how to ride for himself. Don't ask me about Tariq, ask me about me.
I mean, we agree. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look into the nation. You know what I'm saying? Dying in Tampa, Florida.
It's your nation. It's your nation. Like the minister is. That's why he was even chose by Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because he is a natural bridge to our people in the Caribbean. That's where they dropped us off at, and went through that 64 years of breaking the slave or the Middle Passage, and the ones that was thoroughly broken, they took us to the shores of North America. But the ones that was still wild and rebellious and wasn't going for it, they left them in Jamaica. They left them in the islands. That's still our people, but you can't come playing no games like I don't, so we with the unity. It's Jamaicans and everybody that, like, you got that flag in the background. You don't got no black slavery flag. You're not representing our struggle. You got your own flag in the background. You don't see that in my background. We got the sun, moon, and star. That's a universal flag of all black people. You don't got that on your wall.
Yeah, that's
you the one doing the separation.
No. That's like heritage though. That's like
that's exactly the problem.
But that's heritage. But I'm down with
That's
the black
heritage. Struggle. That's tribalism. That's the problem. That's the division. That's the tribalism. Why don't you have a universal flag of the black family like you want us to be towards y'all?
What universal flag? What? Like what?
The sun, the moon, and the star. You know, the Nation of Islam flag.
Yeah, when I joined the nation, that's what I'll put that up. I mean,
when you join the nation, all right. Well, holler at me when you join the nation.
I am. Look, I'm for real. In Tampa, Florida, there's a dude named Chad. He got a mosque. I'm about to go check him out. You know, so.
No, I'm just, and you know, it's all love, bro. I just gotta put some pressure on you. It's all love, you know what I mean?
It's all love, bro. You know.
Because I couldn't deny you. I would have to deny Farrakhan, right?
Right.
Farrakhan is the teacher of it. He the one taught us the knowledge of this. So if he from the Caribbean, how can I deny that?
I feel you, bro.
But he ain't flying no Jamaican flag, no St. Kitts flag. And he our leader. That's my savior.
I got you. I'm still a student at that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that.
It's all love. I understand. I'm just trying to just lay it out there, like, so. I love you, man. You my brother and you my fellow God, bro. So don't trip like that. I ain't tripping.
I love you too, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, Big Timbo.
Yeah.
All right. Less is more. Thank you for the Cash App. ADOS has no affiliation with FBA. I want to see you talk about the co-founder of ADOS. You talking about an organization? I just literally, let me post this up again. You talking about some political organization? This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's the real ADOS. Look at number 4. We want our people in America whose parents or grandparents were descendants from slaves. So descendants from slaves, that's DFS. DOS is descendants of slaves. It's the same thing. They got that off of us. You know what I'm saying? You make it into some LLC or some nonprofit organization, or like somebody actually is the leader of that. That's not an organization. That's a description of a people. That's not a LLC organization. Right? Am I saying something wrong? You know, by drawing a line in the sand and forcing the respect of the descendants of slaves and what we're owed, because the closer that we get into actual reparations or exodus and the plagues and the curses that's going to hit this nation, the modern day Egypt, Rome, Pharaoh, Sodom and Gomorrah, that's what's going to make them let our people go. And we're going to get the so-called promised land, the so-called Israel, the real Israel, the promised land of God. And the closer we get to that, the more the enemy knows they have to muddy the waters. They have to cloud the whole thing up and act like, we don't know who's what, all, it's a party, everybody can come. Like that's not what the Bible says, especially the brothers and sisters in the Caribbean. They staunch Christians. They know what the book say. They know it's a specific chosen people. So our people in the Caribbean was brought overseas, but they didn't suffer this here. Master Fard Muhammad, the Savior, came to North America by himself and made himself known in North America July 4th during the Independence Day celebration of this nation, North America, the slave people of North America, not South America, not the Caribbean islands, not Canada, North America, the United Snakes of America. That's the specific people. That's where he found his chosen people. Make no mistake about it. So whoever claiming ADOS as a political or LLC, 3PO, whatever That's their thing, whatever. That's not the definition of ADOS. That's somebody just capitalizing off of divine prophecy like they always do. If they trying to make a nonprofit organization or get some funding or some money or whatever, that's on them. You go holler at them about that. We represent a God thing. This is God business. This is God versus devil business. This is not politics or politricks. But Tariq Nasheed opened the door for the conversation, just like Kanye opened the door for the conversation, just like Candace Owens opened the door for the conversation, just like Nick Cannon opened the door for the conversation. They might not be qualified or got the testicles to go all the way with it, but they opened it up. So those of us that really know how to ride on this level, we gonna go there. We gonna go there. And then you're gonna hear everybody shut what they call the F up. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. They're not gonna have nothing to say about it. You can mumble and keyboard swords and all, but you're not gonna hop on no live conversation with no people like us. You're gonna make movies. You got people like Spike Lee and Netflix, everybody making movies about the nation and making series about the nation. Ain't nobody got it. One nation member consulted, not one nation member, but everybody knows so much about the nation. But then when one nation member step up, it's crickets, it's a ghost town, it's tumbleweeds flying everywhere. Like, why ain't nobody stepping up? Why I gotta call niggas out? Shit. It's crazy, boy. One dude, like, damn. He'd be woofing on every other subject, talking about us. But and I don't cuss. Just like Rizzo, whatever. Like you sound like the Exorcist, much cussing and screaming and shit he was doing when Rizzo came on. Like, dude, what is your problem, man? And what is your problem? You would think Rizzo cussed him out or something. But I'm here. So Rizzo ain't alone. Rizzo ain't alone. I just find it hilarious. Anybody can take a saying and capitalize on it or commercialize on it. That's what they do, right? Everybody else been capitalizing and commercializing on everything else that we are and that we came up with. So what's wrong with one of our own capitalizing or commercializing off of ADOS or FBA? More power to you, sister. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what your motives is or what your agenda is, but more power to you. That's the entrepreneurial spirit. They've been stealing from us. They done stole us. We're stolen goods ourselves. So yeah, go ahead on, sister Yvette, or whatever your name is. How about that? Nah, Luke didn't agree to speak with me. But I'm open, I'm open. I'm open to speak with anybody. It's on them. But in the meantime, I have a voice. I'll speak, whether they agree to speak with me or not. What I have to say is valid. What I have to say is valuable content, a perspective that we all need to hear and digest and add to our memory banks. You could disagree with me 100%, but you still need to hear my perspective. You still need to hear this viewpoint, this side of the story, and then you can just add that to make you more well-rounded. Next time you make a comment or you hear somebody say something, or you can question somebody even deeper. There's certain things that I can say that you can take as ammunition to get at Tariq or to get at Yvette or whoever, because I don't represent that. Our fight is spiritual. Our fight is biblical. Our fight is God versus devil. It's not no politics. It's not no Republicans, Democrats, or Jamaica versus Negroes, or I don't know. I don't know what they doing. I just know I seen the bat signal up in the air, and somebody is speaking on Farrakhan and Malcolm X in the wrong way. So that's why I'm here. That's like Candyman. Y'all said Candyman 3 times. Y'all said Farrakhan and Malcolm X 3 times. So you called the troops. You called some scouts in. So I'm just one of the scouts. Anybody want to talk to me about them names that you just mentioned, that you just brought up? Why you don't want to talk to me about it? So if you're gonna keep quiet with me, keep quiet with everybody else. Yeah, it's just yeah. That's our people though. It's COINTELPRO Willie Lynch. Because if like I just proved my point, and it's easily provable, you want to focus on Tariq because he got whatever background macking or pimping, or he ain't doing justice by black women either, according to them. You know what I mean? But I seen hidden colors, or is it called hidden colors, hidden history, or something like that. At least he got a body of work, 2 or 3 documentaries and some, and I guess some recent hip hop things. So even if it is division, if you're a Christian, like I posted that up before yesterday, I ain't gonna go into that, yeah, I'm just making myself available. So here we go. Here go the link. Yeah, it's just funny that how they'll attack a soft target. Like Tariq is a soft target, even though I think he can defend himself. And I don't know his motives. I don't know Tariq Nasheed or his motives. I don't know if he's an agent of the government. I don't know. You don't know if I'm an agent of the government. We all are agent of some government. Maybe it's the government of God. Maybe it's the government of Satan. Maybe it's the government of our own greedy, personal, selfish desires. We all agents of somebody. But why try to hit the soft target? If I step up and say I'm running his fade, I'm running the fade for the word tether. I'll run the tether fades for Tariq, because I don't even know that much about his history. So I don't care about that. I understand the tether concept. So I'm running fades for that, because I know tethers are real. I know they exist. So holla at me about that. Don't ask me nothing about Tariq or what he did or what he said or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ask me. So that's all. And it's still with fun and humor. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll talk to her. My voice might sound a little strong or deeper or whatever, but I'm not mad. I just be having to be passionate because that's what we attracted to. I got to be like Tupac and scream and, act like I'm super emotional. Because if I'm really calm as I really am about this, I really don't care. But then y'all be like, he boring, or he like old man, or man, let me find somebody that's screaming and cussing. I want to find some screaming and cussing. So I got to actually put some of that energy in it just to keep y'all interested. I got to call for fades and damn near insult people. Man, salute, Steven. Thursday, right? It's just a Thursday. Elroy 3x1. Enjoyed the conversation about what is God and who is God debate with the young brother you were speaking about. Yeah. Ock Values, they mad at the homie because he's saying we would get something for our vote like every other group in this country. Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I think it's like the brother Timbo just had the Jamaican flag on his wall, right? That's really where your heart is at. You accuse us of division, but you advertising the division, you know what I'm saying, on the live. And since you believe that, I guess Kamala Harris' father is Jamaican or something like that, so you indirectly going to try to ride with that pride now, and you feel like Tariq or us or anybody that's that's airing her out for the tether that she really is violating or disrespecting your tribe or your culture or something like that. We ain't allowing that, not at our expense. Let her run for the president of Jamaica. Then you'll have a right for to do all that. She running to be the ruler over the descendant of slave people, God's chosen people. We ain't having that. This ain't even about politics, but God is directly interested in whoever's supposed to be a ruler over his people. So we got the right to speak on that. This ain't politics. This God business. This is God versus devil business. And we know devil is directly in politics. Yep. Anybody want it? Here go the link. You know, it's already past the hour. I didn't expect to be on this long, but time flies when you're cooking, right? There go the link. Anybody disagree? You know you disagree. Those of you that know you disagree, hit that link. Supreme God, she don't know our struggle in this country since day one. James.
What's up, Cam?
What's up, James?
I'm listening to what you saying about the Luke and the Tariq Nasheed thing. I'm gonna say this about Luke the Campbell. I'm not trying to start no beef, but it's been tension between people in Florida and California for years. On the low, they say people like Luke really don't care for people from California. That's one of the reasons why he don't like Tariq. That's one of the reasons why he was beefing with Dr. Dre back in the day. But I do hear what you're saying about the FBA thing, right? So that's just because I heard a lot of them dudes. That's what a lot of them is. California, it's always been tension between both those states. And oh yes, I looked it up. I went to the NOY.org, and the Muslim program said we want some land and territory for ourselves. But what that dude was talking about on the African American Maryland movement, he was saying in Maryland though, in the Mid-Atlantic states. But yes, I looked it up. They say that I want some land and territory for yourselves, and the government should provide the resources. But I one thing I didn't know though is when you said either here or else in North America or elsewhere, where right. if it ain't in North America, where else would it be?
It don't matter. Anywhere that is fertile and minerally rich, just like Israel is not in Germany, right? They took people from, they took Ashkenazis or Khazar Europeans that call themselves Jewish and took them to the Middle East. They took them from Germany under the Holocaust and the Nazis all the way to Palestine, gangstered that land from the Palestinians, carved it out, and been protecting them and supporting them for the last 76 years. So it don't matter, right? According to them, according to the slave masters that enslaved us, it don't matter. If you can do that for Israel, you definitely can do that and should do that for us.
But the reason I was gonna say is, if they say okay, but it's gonna be in Africa, it's a whole lot of black people in America that's not going over there to know. You know that, right? Let's be real now, Cam.
Why? That's on them. Nobody is a slave. Nobody's forced to do that. If you believe that you better off here, stay here. If you believe that you better off with your former slave masters, stay with your former slave masters.
Okay. All right, Cam. I was just gonna say I did look it up. I looked it up, but I'm still going with the brother from the African American Maryland movement on YouTube.
Well, man, more power to you. Peace and blessings and success. You know what I mean? And whenever you're on here, you got anything you want to shout out?
No, just keep making the videos. Good subject matter. Oh yeah, one more thing, and then I'm gonna get off. What you think about Umar Johnson? And he posted a debate DL Hughley about us voting for Kamaya, whatever her name is. Mm-hmm. They supposed to have a debate, and they say DL Hughley, he trying to get out of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't into that, and I wouldn't even speak on politics. I don't care about politics. I only care about when my people is brought up. You know what I mean? So Luke brought Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X up, so that's why I'm in it. But I don't care about no politics stuff.
All right, brother. I talk
all
to
right,
you.
James.
All right.
All right, peace. Daryl Jackson, the public school system in Florida is bad. Illiterate brothers out there. I mean, shit, it's bad everywhere. The whole American public school system is trash anyway. It's not teaching us to be independent. It's not teaching us to be financially literate, to start and create and grow businesses of our own, to where we're not dependent on minimum wage or we're not dependent on employers. So this is a trash wasted 12 years anyway. I've been teaching my son since 13 the stock market, or he's been learning. I put him in stock options trading and futures trading when he was 13. He's 19 now. He was the top in his middle school. He was in an accelerated school, and he was winning awards in math and all kind of stuff, and making his school get $1 million bonuses and all of that. None of that wasn't going to him. So I was like, okay, you proved yourself, son. This at 12 years old. You proved yourself, son. Don't do none of that. I don't want you stressing for them no more. Take your brilliance and get into this. Learn this. You don't have to get no A's. All you got to do is get D minuses in all your school subjects. Use your brilliance towards this. And he's been doing that since 13 years old, 6 years now. He was all on Facebook and Clubhouse and TikTok and all of that. He was viral for a few years, especially during the pandemic. So I got him off the radar, get off the radar. You know what I'm saying? We got to educate our own. Stop letting these people stick, metaphoric needles in the brains of our children and distract them and destroy their brilliance. You getting caught up in all kind of rainbow transmission, subjects that children ain't supposed to. Like, man, I'm not. So homeschool your children. Homeschool your children. That's what the pandemic taught us. Everybody had to stay home for 2 or 3 years and be on a laptop, and you should keep that up. Find some tutors or some qualified teachers that you trust. Have your children homeschooled. Take them out of that killing fields, that 12 years of mental slave grammar school, whatever. Teach them how to actually be scientists of whatever field they want to be in, masters of the field they want to be in. Teach them about money and finance. Make sure they keep their finger on the pulse of where money comes from for real. Money don't come from working a 9-to-5 job. That's not where money comes from. That's where crumbs come from. Crumbs and peanuts and stress and debt. Teach your children the science of money and the science of business, which is the science of warfare. Culture sculptor.
Hey, what's good? What's good, Cam?
Oh man, you got it. Peace. What's your thoughts?
Peace. I think that a lot of this is, getting caught up on where Kamala is from. It is an issue, but if she really came with reparations. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm listening.
Okay. I think if she came with reparations and closed the border, I think a lot of people would vote for her, to be honest with you.
Well, a lot of our people would, but the masses,
Yeah.
the majority of this country is not black people.
Yeah, right.
So as soon as she say I'm for reparations, guess what's going to happen to her white support?
That's true.
Right. So that's
Yeah.
politics. That's tricks.
Yeah.
That's what Malcolm was talking about. I just need y'all ninjas because y'all gonna help tilt the winning votes. I just need them extra little winning numbers to get me elected.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do you like every president ever did you since you had the right to vote. You didn't get nothing
That's
for
true.
voting.
That's true. And the tether thing, I agree with Tariq. I grew up around some Africans, and let me tell you, I was open arms to them. They avoided us. I was hoping to learn something from the motherland or get some type of heritage from them, and they stayed away from us. So now we okay, we gonna stick with each other, and we gonna stop letting y'all reap the benefits when we fought to get y'all over here. It's like enough is enough. Now we sticking together, and now we wrong for sticking together. xenophobic and all this other stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it's that time. It's time for that
It's
separation. It's
time.
time for
It's
that.
time. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And let me just say this: I'm 50. I grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Right.
We didn't really have like the nation right there in our face.
Mm-hmm.
But I consider Farrakhan my spiritual leader, so I get offended too when people talk crazy about him because honestly, the way y'all teach about God, it made the most sense to me.
Mm.
I grew up in a Christian church, and I always had a question about Jesus, and I
Right.
feel like y'all explained it the best to me. I don't know what's wrong with a black man being able to represent Jesus like that. I mean, because Farrakhan basically suffered like Jesus suffered. He basically went through the same thing with the baddest enemy on earth. And I think
Right.
people sleep on him and think that he ain't put up a fight. And not only that, he got people that love him that's willing to put their life on the line for him. And until you show me another black person that got people ready to ride for him like that, I just feel like nobody should say anything. If you ain't got a nation like that, keep your mouth shut.
Man, I couldn't say it no better, bro. Because
So that's my spiritual leader. I'm not a part of the nation, but I look to him for my understanding because y'all made the most sense.
but
You
you
know what I
are.
mean? So yeah, definitely. Because I tell you one thing, when y'all ride, I'm riding
Yeah, and it's not
for
y'all.
sure.
I know you got to say that to be politically correct on a
Yeah,
public
yeah, yeah.
platform, but the Nation of Islam just means submission to God. That's just an Arabic
Right.
word that we use. So the
Right.
nation of original people that was descendants of slaves or not that
Hmm.
believe in submission to God. So that's all that
Okay.
means. So you already that. You don't have to join nothing. As soon as you came out your mama's womb and breathed your first oxygen, you was already a tried and true card carrying for life member.
Hmm. And this cat, his name Sarah Susan Seti or something. I was
Uh,
watching him. I couldn't get on, but he was like calling Farrakhan a con artist or something. And I was just like, man, you know, you being disrespectful. Like, hey man, like until somebody else step up and do what he doing, I just feel like nobody should open their mouth, and that's just the bottom line, man.
well, they crucified Jesus, so for no other reason, he didn't do no wrong. They hated him without a cause, and they
Yep.
literally crucified him. So that's what we
Yeah. Yeah.
expect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you got such a problem with him, but you ain't did nothing close to what he's ever done,
Exactly.
then
Exactly.
that just proves that you the real hater. So it's all
Yeah.
good.
But election time always show who really with us and who ain't, though, right?
Well, for people that believe in elections.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
People like that be hating on the minister. They hate on him every year. They don't wait for
Yeah.
every 4
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. Yeah. Like he said, he the litmus test.
Yeah,
Put his name up, and you'll see who move away from him and who really down. All you got to do is mention him or put somebody next to him, and you'll find out who with who. So, like I
yeah,
said, man, you keep up the good work, man. I really respect how you out here, putting out the good word and being brave about it. Because I know you got more haters than
mhm,
anything. People don't like hearing the truth. So,
yeah.
God bless you, man. And I'm with you, man. I'm definitely Farrakhan is definitely my guy.
Man, thank you, brother, Culture Sculptor. And if you got any business before you get off, you got anything that we can support?
Not yet, man, but I got some music coming up, man. No cursing, no nothing. And I definitely will be tuning in with you again.
Well, we can do some uh previews, or we can do
For
some
sure. For
listening
sure.
parties. So let me know when you got something that you want to play a single, and then me and you can hop on and you can let him have it.
That's what's up, man. I definitely will be looking forward to it because I see you rolling now. I see you gonna be on
Yeah,
a regular. I can
yeah,
tell.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
man, God bless you, man, and I'll holler at you.
And God bless you too, bro. Thank you.
All right, peace.
Peace. Ken Watson, I got the cash app. Thank you, Big Ken. Appreciate you, Ken Watson. Here go the link though, and I'm 100% in agreement with what my bro just said. Sculptor. Yeah, the tongue twister. Farrakhan is my leader. That's my Messiah. That's my savior. Literally, I don't have no spook, spirit, mystery, ghost, savior, or leader. My savior, that's who saved me. I can prove who saved me and how he saved me. You know what I mean? So that's what people can't stand. They terrified of a living Messiah. That's what J. Edgar Hoover was terrified about. They spent millions and maybe more billions of dollars for years on the lookout to try to stop that. The U.S. government allocated Lord knows how many hours and manpower and millions of billions of dollars to stop the rise of a Messiah that can unite us like this man has united us. That's my savior, and anybody that's with him is going to tell you the same thing. Anybody that's with him will happily crash all the way out on anybody at any time, and we don't because he says don't. They know this. They know if anything happened to him, it's over. They have to try to wait till he dies out for old age or from natural causes or whatever. They know they can't touch him, and they know they have to, though. They have to figure out a way. And they already done came up with the plan because it's pre-written. It's in the Bible. They already came up with the plan. They know what has to happen, and they know it's going to be a little lull before the storm. The storm ain't going to just be right away. It's in the book. We are the body of Christ. We are the Christ that's going to get crucified, that's going to get whipped and tortured. I'm talking about the followers of Farrakhan. So we know what's coming. We know what's coming as soon as he departs, as soon as he leaves. That's where our faith is going to be tested in the God. We the one going to be talking about God, Elijah, why have you forsaken me? That's not Farrakhan. That's us. We know what's coming. We know they coming. So ain't no escape for nobody. So we just take advantage of this calm before the storm and try to blow these trumpets and get the blood off our hand, get the message out. We out here bleeding and dying for nothing anyway. If you're gonna have to go through that, you may as well go through it for God's sake, for your people's sake, for a just, honest, righteous, divine cause. Go down in history. If you're gonna go out, we all gotta go out. Go down and go out for immortal cause. So your name would be in the book of immortality. Because you was a gangster for this. You was a rider, a stepper, a slider for this. Not for some Willie Lynch, COINTELPRO manufactured beef between your own people. That's a wasted life. That's those of us that have lost our soul. You can get it back. I mean, following, so-called gang politics, that's all run by COINTELPRO. That's all run by CIA. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all seeing these snitches and informants and all that is rampant. And they not the cowards. They the hitters. They the hitters from all these hoods. That the devil, the big devil, Satan got something on them. They soul already dark and corrupted from, having to take, delete people. So once the enemy steps to them and makes them offers that they can't refuse, then they don't have no problem sacrificing the homies or whatever, or sacrificing this and that. This is the hour, the season of betrayal. That's what betrayal means. That's what Judas means. Damn, that was my day when he was a rider. Damn, that was the G homie. That was the OG. That's the one did it. That's the one keep the beefing and the feuding going. That's the one don't never want peace. Yeah. You will see. Y'all will see who because God gonna bring all of that to the light before it's all over with. And you're gonna be like, damn, man, I wasted my life. I dedicated my life to the hood, to the homies, to this, to that, to the constitution of this, and to the code and all that. And you're gonna see, like, damn. So the nation is filled with brothers that already woke up to that. It ain't rats and snitches and cowards. The nation is G's and riders and soldiers and warriors that already was behind the walls and seeing like, damn, we not beefing behind the walls. My arch enemy, I got him whacked out all on my body. That's your number one comrade. That's your number one ally. You back to back fighting the real enemies. So they like, nah, this is insane for us to act like we don't know that this is the real war right here. This is the real enemy. So when I get back to the streets, those of us that's strong enough, then we go join up on with Farrakhan. We go join on with Farrakhan because it's exactly what y'all taught this was. These people is exactly what y'all taught they was. They was doing exactly what y'all said they was doing. But our job just to deliver the message, get the blood off our hands. You do what you like, free will, your body, your choice. Y'all gonna do what y'all choose. But you won't be able to say it wasn't no olive branch extended. It wasn't a way out. You could have chose to use the rest of your life, banging for God, banging for righteousness, banging for unity with your former ops, your own people. That's on us. We all got to answer to some God, right? Yeah. So that's what it's about. This ain't about politics. I'm gonna keep on going to the root, which is us. I'm gonna keep on going to the root, which is our essence, the spiritual reality. And when I say spiritual, I don't mean ghost spiritual. I don't mean no spirit outside of the human body. The spirit inside of the human body, the spirit of God, the kingdom of God that's within you. The spirit of God in you, in the human body, the living God. Not the mystery ghost God. There is no mystery ghost God. The only God is in you, is in the human being. Yep. I'm telling you. So those of us that's on death row, that's doing life, they know. But then they know when in Rome, you got to do like the Romans. You got your little homies, that's out there, that's active, that they on the battlefield, so they don't have time, they don't have the energy, they don't have the luxury to sit down and read a book or go to some mosque or whatever. They front line and they ain't, they on the battlefield. They can't do that. And it's too much pressure, and the enemy gonna make sure that it's gonna be somebody that they're gonna push to slide on you. So it's all by design, man. They all got us at each other's throat, so bombarded, so constantly on war mode against each other that we can't sit down and relax and go listen to no unity. Black Mud.
Peace, bro.
Peace. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Man, I'm listening to you now. I'm quiet.
Man, let me just get this out the way. It's a pleasure, man. I'm a fan from day one of every I'm from Ohio. So I can say more. I'm just gonna cut it off right. But what I really wanted to say was I'm assuming you still talking about the FBA
I couldn't hear you say that again.
I'm sorry. I'm assuming you still talking about the FBA topic.
I was about 30 minutes ago, but if it's something that you want to speak on, then I'm all ears. We can get back into it for a second.
No, it's not. I said you want to really hear people against what you're talking about. But I'm not really against it. I'm in agreement with you and just everything you've been saying, bro. But I do want to say that the history that I studied about the Nation of Islam, they've always used the FBA ideology from day one. I think it was on the back of the Final Call newspaper. It was the Muslims believe and what the Muslims want So if you can read that, I don't know when it was first published. I know the Nation of Islam been around for almost 100 years. So I definitely know that none of this new language, it's not even new, but it's a lot of groups and organizations and individuals that use language NOI has been using. And what I think you're doing, Cam, is at least exposing more people to the NOI, you know, FBA, and anything that has to do with foundational Black Americans. The messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has always used the language. So it's pretty much all I want to say, man. At least this is a learning curve. A lot of people that's not familiar with why and what they believe and what they want. It was great when you posted what the Muslims want. That was great. I can't remember which point it was in there, number 6 or whatever, but it sounded like it was an FBA talking. Sure, the year it was published, and the FBA language had been used at that time. So y'all are the originals. I'm an indirect and a direct follower.
Well, it's not y'all, it's we. The
We.
Nation of Islam is we. It is strictly for the descendants of slaves. Whether you call yourself an NOI or not, you are a natural born member of the Nation of Islam. That's strictly for us first. It's for everybody, but it's for us first.
I completely understand that, bro. Completely. Appreciate you letting me have this opportunity, man.
Man, my pleasure. Any business or something that you do that we can support?
I don't necessarily have a brick and mortar business, but I do have a YouTube channel, Black Mud. Black Mud. It's on YouTube. But I asked you the question the other night about. I already knew the answer, but I just had never heard you address this particular topic since you've been doing this live. And I asked you a question about the Nation of Islam and firearms. You remember that?
Yeah.
So I thought that was just. I was doing what Steve Harvey, Kamala Harris said. And I threw you an alley-oop.
Yeah, for sure.
I sort of wanted you to just address that because I had never heard you say it, but I already knew the reason. You didn't even go deep, but I already understood the reason why. My YouTube channel, I promote ultimate self-defense, and one of the things that I promote is firearms. But I don't want to create no kind of.
No, I mean they have its place. Firearms have its place, but you got to understand what risk come along with that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because even if it ain't the enemy or your own people, somebody in your house, a child in your house might be playing with it or whatever, and a tragedy happen.
Absolutely. I'm whole 100% safe, legal, responsible, licensed. But I completely understand what you mean, and I completely understand why it's best that we don't have them.
Yeah, because we'll look for a reason to try to use them.
And we always tend to use it on each other. We don't never use them on the. I'm saying we shouldn't have to use them at all. But if we did have to use them, I would think we would want to use it on the enemy. Right. But that's a different story, man. I appreciate the time, though.
Man, much love, Black Mud.
For sure, man. You too, man.
Peace. All right, bro. Peace. Everybody follow Black Mud on his YouTube channel. If you can, Black Mud, put the link for your YouTube channel in the chat so it can always be there so we can follow you. I'll follow you as soon as I see it. Much love and respect. Anytime you see me on, man, hop on, say what you got to say. VIP treatment over here. What did I miss? Daniel Winston, the coldest scene in Malcolm X movie, the Spike Lee movie, is when the little girl runs up and says, what could I help you do? And Malcolm X replied, nothing. Man, I seen some comments, but I wanted to address, but I couldn't get to it because my bro was talking. Less is more. My problem is celebrities don't want to research ADOS. Celebrities don't really want to research nothing that ain't in their pockets' interest. That ain't in the interest of their pockets. You know, what do it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose their soul? Like, if you already became a celebrity by giving up your soul or giving up your cheeks or giving up your testicles or your manhood or your something, then they're not interested in research. They're not interested in they want to stay high and party so they don't have to think about what they did to become celebrities. So since those of us that's against our manhood code, we ask the question like, man, why y'all ain't, we know why. I know why. You know what I'm saying? These is my peers. I know why. I wouldn't air they dirt out. But I know they dirt. I wouldn't single nobody out by name, but they know I know. That's why you don't hear them talking bad about me or nothing like that. Just let me say my little part, hopefully he'll cool down, you know what I'm saying, and it'll blow over and Cam won't be saying nothing else. Yeah, it will. But just watch out how you negatively affecting my people. Everybody gonna have to clean it up. I had to clean up. Shit, I didn't get to enjoy all the luxury and stuff because of the discipline that I was under. Why you think you could just contaminate my people? Nah, it's a price to pay for that. I ain't holy, but shit, I'm cleaner than I used to be. I gotta hold myself accountable and be held accountable by real men, authority that I respect and salute and submit to. A chain of command, a military line organization, a righteous brotherhood. You know what I mean? Full of DPs, full of disciplines. You know what I'm saying? And I love it because it's based on righteousness. It's provable righteousness, justice, righteous laws, not criminal laws or not, ninja laws. We was raised up on all the ninja laws and we saw where that got us. So after all else fails, try some righteous laws, righteous discipline. I ain't holy. Shit, I'm a straight sinner. But I'm honest. I'm an honest one. I'm a righteous one, if that even makes sense. My nature is righteous. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm right when I know I'm wrong. Yeah, so the celebrities is handpicked. Celebrities is handpicked by the enemy. Free Falling Cali, salute. Thank you, Free Falling Cali. Got that cash app, man. Much, much, much appreciated. But yeah, man, I'm a sinner, right? Not saying that I'm presently trying to justify or trying to, because I don't think I'm sinning, but I'm a sin. I done did enough sin to be able to say I'm still a sin. I'm working off sin as we speak. I'm working off sins that I'm supposed to be deleted for already. I just thank God it wasn't no child, violations or no violations of women. I'm talking about violations against other violence and whatever, what I'm saying, against males. But God blessed me to also have some action at the real enemy before. So I'm working off the dirt that I did against my own. I'm working off that dirt. And I'm thankful every day, man. I'm grateful every day because most of us ain't supposed to be here. Like most of us got, we got scars on our soul, you know what I'm saying? And we're not supposed to be here. And that's why that's the blessing of God. Like this politics stuff ain't gonna ease my pain. That's not gonna ease my mind. That's not gonna give me peace of mind. Politics or whoever is the president, that don't make me sleep well at night. That don't erase my nightmares. That don't bring my loved ones back from the grave. Like, y'all, how y'all acting all emotional about some damn votes? You better get deeper than that. You better get deeper than that. This life thing, this life and death thing, this warfare thing is deeper than that. I got you. Free falling, man. Free falling Cali, salute. And, less is more, yeah. And we all been out of control. Like that's why I told the young brother, less is more. I told the young brother with the Jamaican flag. Malcolm X used to be a pimp. Malcolm X was worse than Luke, probably. Probably. Malcolm X was probably worse than Luther Campbell. But look what Malcolm X did. Look what he did to repent and atone. He proved that he wasn't with that no more. Look what he did with his life. Look what he did for us after that. He didn't wait till 2024 till he was in his 50s or something, even though he didn't even live to his 40s. He did immortal work, immortal, priceless work in only 11 years. He did more in 11 years than most of us do in 100 years. Don't compare yourself to Malcolm X. You ain't even turned from your wicked ways. You talking about Glorilla and Sexy Red and all of them owe you a check. And you taught them how to pop that pee and Doodoo Brown and how to twerk. Don't ever put your name in the same category as Malcolm X or Minister Farrakhan. Right? Yeah. So some of our track records speak for itself. But don't take my word for it. Like I said, I'm not arrogant enough, to think that I'm better or whatever it is. Just check my track record. Check my track record. And even if my track record is solid in 100, it don't mean that I can't turn hypocrite overnight. It don't mean that I can't run into some test or some trial that the Most High hit me with. I lose my loved one, I lose a child or offspring or something like that, that make me just break my faith. And I just turn hypocrite overnight and y'all never knew it. Y'all won't know it until I infect you with some crazy move or crazy influence that y'all wasn't ready for. That all can happen. That can all happen. So don't take nobody, including me, don't take nobody word just on face value because they sounding good and they sounding strong today. You don't know what might happen to me tomorrow. Like, dude said some crazy shit. He said some wild, I seen him doing this. Always keep your eyes open and your ears open. Test it all. Test it all. And some people, like I've tested, like before I even became a Muslim, I spent like 2 or 3 years so skeptical and so disbelieving that I fought every step of the way. I couldn't stand Elijah Muhammad. I knew he was an evil wizard or something. Like, look at what he got, a wizard hat. He on some black magic witchcraft. Yeah, I know he had something to do with. That was me. I was just like y'all. Hard-headed, a knucklehead, anti-NOI Muslim. These weird ass niggas got a bean and a pie. How the hell that go together? That's weird. These niggas weird as much. Like, I was cold. I was cold on the Muslims. But every time I tried to disprove it, I couldn't. And it wasn't nobody around. It wasn't no social media around that can clown me and hold me accountable and make me eat my words. So I was able to silently and privately, like, damn, I had to eat that. Damn, okay. So I wasn't getting embarrassed and humiliated publicly for getting proved wrong. I kept that up for like 3 years, 2 or 3 years. So I just finally like, man, well, it wasn't that. It was some stuff I was getting into. that nobody got me out of, but this new God that I started praying to, because the Jesus I was praying to up until then, my whole life, didn't do nothing for me. Matter of fact, that's what got me into this, the problems that I was in. Only one was there was my older brother, Reuben Muhammad. And he had just got into the nation. And, he was telling me, man, you got to do this, man. Where your homies at now? Where your homeboys at now? Blah, 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 blah. So I was like, man, well, if your Allah get me out of this last time, then I'll be with it. And sure enough, it wasn't overnight. I was fighting for my life. It was some health issues, some mental issues, all kind of stuff, some other issues that, his Allah got me out of it. And I've been keeping my promise ever since. I'm talking about the real, true, and living God, Allah, in the person of the original Black nation. Not the spook Jesus that I believed in all our life. I was born and raised Christian just like everybody else. Prayed to the white Jesus like everybody else. Ate the hog and the swine and every pagan holiday like everybody else. It didn't work for me just like everybody else. Was confused and terrified and having nightmares and thought demons can jump in you and all like everybody else. I was a mess. But the knowledge of self, the real knowledge of God and self freed me from all of that madness, all of that fear and confusion, disappointment, dark, man, just dark, numb, don't care about life, all that stuff that, especially as a Black male in these streets, like just gone, right? We just was gone. But I heard a message like Malcolm heard a message like, we was already zombies. You could see we didn't care about life. We didn't think we was going to live past this age or that age. As soon as I just accepted this, I got famous. I turned into KAM. This God turned me into KAM. This dude, Ice Cube, is pulling up at my house every day. I'm like, whoa, this is like some magic. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I committed to that, God showed me something so cold, it scared the ish out of me. Like, I'm talking about on some I'm with you. I'm the real God. Like, and ever since, like, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me this ain't the real God. And just like a baby in anything, when you a baby in certain things, you just be born into, this new life. Yeah, you helpless. So God is right there for you. Mama is there for you. She's gonna do everything for you. That's what a prayer is. Prayer is like you a baby, you crying, man. You're not able to do for yourself yet. So you have a mama or parents. So that's God. They there to do for you what you're not yet able to do for yourself. So much God was doing for me, Allah, in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad's God, Farrakhan's God, Muhammad Ali's God, Malcolm X's God, Khalid Muhammad's God was doing so much for me so quick, it scared the ish out of me. Like, oh, I can't take it. I literally told this God, man, just slow down, stop. I can't take this. You know what I'm saying? You proved you really who they say you are. I need to pace myself. I'm gonna go crazy. It's too much. It's really, you scared of success, or you scared like there's got to be some kind of catch to it. Telling you, man. And I'm fresh off of deletions. I'm fresh off of losing loved ones. I'm fresh off of it all. Like, nah, something wrong. Nah, I don't understand this. And then my grandparents, my mama, everybody that's Christians is like, you the devil, and this is the devil, and that's the. I'm like, I ain't know. Like, damn. So if I ain't rolling with you now, I'm the devil. You know what I'm saying? Well, Jesus didn't save my sisters and my family members and my homies and all of that. Like, so that was a conflict, because you're gonna get rejected, you're gonna get turned on and attacked by the people closest to you. As soon as you try to get with this nation business, you're gonna get tested. But hold on to the information, hold on to the God, because you're not betraying Jesus. Like I was a Christian. Jesus said it's only one way in the doctrine, blah, blah, in the Bible. Like, man, I'm not betraying Jesus. This is teaching me more about Jesus than you ever taught me. This is more teaching me more about God and religion and really wanting to be clean and righteous. And it ain't corny. It's still warrior. It's still gangster. I ain't got to be no fruit cake, like, what I'm saying? You still can deal with your woman and female and do your stuff. You know what I'm saying? This was real soldier business. Like, man. And then I start getting mad at my mother and biological father. Like, why y'all didn't put me up on this? And then my biological father, rest in peace. He literally said, I would have joined the nation, man, but shit, I was too scared. I was scared of them. Like, damn, at least you said it. So you was a punk, you was a coward, and you sacrificed me. I had to grow up with all of this weird, fake religion, fake confusion, not no strong male role model to look up to. I had to find my way through this shit. So I just vowed that my children or nobody behind finna break this cycle. Ain't nobody coming from my loins finna have to go through that. If they go through that, it's because they chose to. But they're gonna have a strong, good example that could be proud of. You know what I mean? That's a friend, that's a warrior, that's, you could talk to, whatever, but you ain't finna be ignorant like I was. You're not gonna have to go through what I had to go through. Any real dude, any street dude, anybody that really was out there, you gonna see. They don't want their sons, especially if they got sons. They gonna take their sons and nerd them all the way up. My sons, well, my youngest, but none of my sons was banged out. You know what I'm saying? None of my sons went to the penitentiary or the jail or nothing like that, by God grace. Any person that really been through hell, you're not gonna have your son doing that. You're gonna make sure your son doing something opposite. Anybody that's cousin they son or blood in they son and all that, like, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. Hey, come on. I can see if you just all the ways active and you had, children while you was, young and this and that. But if you got any kind of sense, you absolutely are not going to curse or sentence your son to the life that you live. No, go over here. We're going to move you over here with your cousin or your mama or somebody else. Nah, you ain't finna be going through what I went through. So I learned the hard way. I had to learn the street way. My brother was my father figure, the closest thing to it, and he only 4 years older than me. So he didn't have no father figure neither. So we didn't have no father. But once he found the teachings or whatever, the nation, Farrakhan became both our father on a VHS tape. We never met him. And I was against him for 2 or 3 years. Like, nigga, touch that, turn that off, man. Why we 6 or 7, 8 people in one little house, sleeping on the floor, on the couch, all, you know what I'm saying? And he want to play these Farrakhan videos all night, man. Turn that off, man. I'll throw this motherfucker out the window like a demo tape, man. You turn that, I don't want to hear that. But he was playing it. And it was seeking in my subconscious when I go to sleep, and I was dreaming about that shit. Like, damn, this shit. And once you hear it, you can't unhear it. It was making too much sense. I wasn't telling my brother. I was like, man, stop playing that shit. Like, you mad because it's convicting you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's true, but you can't tell this. And you're like, man. So after that, I couldn't even get high the same no more. Like, it was effing up my high. If I get drunk, I'd be thinking too much, and then messing up my high and making me get anxiety attacks. Like, I know I ain't supposed to be doing this shit. It just messed my whole little thing up, which needed to be messed up. But that's how it started. It took 2 or 3 years before I just like, man, and something had to happen, real life threatening, that just broke the camel's back. Like, F it, man, I'm gonna just do this, man. If yo Allah get me out of this though, on some life saving and on some jail stuff, And his Allah got me out of that. And I've been with it. And I found out that it's our nature. It ain't no mystery, spooky, whatever. It's just our nature. So that's my personal little story. My Thursday Night Live. I know I be talking and rambling, but sometimes the backstory is better than the front story. But that's how it affected me, and if I have any kind of positive effect on you, is because somebody had a positive effect on me. So I be trying to deliver it in a better way than how I got it delivered to me, because it was irritating to me. So I might naturally just be irritating to you, man. You always on this. Just make some more rap records, nigga. Stop wearing them tight shirt. Anything, the demons will get to screaming. You touching the nerve too much in their real life. It's getting to your real head, and it don't seem entertaining no more, man. Make some more rap records, man. Your shirt too tight. Nigga, what happened to such and such? Why you always talking about Ice Cube? Like, they're going, the demons got to come up with something to try to get you to stop hitting them in the head. So, but yeah, that's us. That's us. Less is more. I see. That's us, man. We from hell. That's what makes us the greatest people, because we was in hell. Hell is not after you die. If it is, we'll have to deal with that when we get there. The only hell I know and only devil I know is the one that put us through 470 years of what we've been through, that nobody else cared for us. But whoever God is allowed us to go through that for a purpose that was going to make us diamonds. Diamonds are made through fire and heat and pressure and time. We are the diamonds of our ancestors. We are the diamonds of the ancestors that suffered all that hell. And we suffer our own hell in our lifetime. We are the diamonds. We are the jewels of God. We the jewels of God, not back 4,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago, Bible time. No, us today. The ones that's listening to this, the ones that see this, I'm talking to you. We the fulfillment of all them Bible, God, scripture stories. That's us. Nobody else. Vincent Pickett, salute, man. I got the cash app. Thank you, Big Vincent. Appreciate you. And I don't want to be preaching to y'all, so I hope y'all don't take it like I'm preaching to you, because we already been tricked enough in the name of religion and God. So I'm not pushing religion. I'm trying to push the knowledge and the power and the value of yourself, of you, and the value of the hell that we went through, especially if you're a black man of America, descendant of slaves. Nobody been through the hell that you've been through. Nobody cares about our pain. Nobody cares about our suffering and our feelings. Nobody but the God that I'm saying that I finally broke down and start submitting to and listening to. And it made me KAM. It made me a star instantly. I had no clue. I thought everybody was already in the nation rapping about 5% and Rakim, all praise is due to Allah. I thought I was on the late freight. I really got in it and found out I was the only one. The whole, first class of the airplane was empty. And damn near the cockpit, the pilot cockpit was damn near empty. I'm like, what? So I'm telling y'all not late. It's front row seats. It's VIP first class seats to the kingdom with your name on them. I'm trying to tell you. There's no better way that I could put it, man. I've been there. I've seen it. All the celebrities, famous, rich stuff that niggas is chasing, it's a trap. It's a waste of time. It's a delusion. I'm not saying don't get rich, don't get your money, but don't do it their way. Do it the righteous way. It ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like it. It ain't no comparison. Telling you. I'm telling you, man, I'm not saying nothing that y'all don't know. To anybody that's, that might be familiar, like anything I'm saying, you already thought it. You already felt it. You already knew I meant something different about me. You know what I'm saying? I just can't see myself being born and just living and dying like everybody else in my family or before me. Nah, I'm here to do something different. I'm here to hear something different. I'm here to express and, you know what I'm saying, demonstrate something different. I demonstrated what I demonstrated for the first years of my life or whatever, but, you know, I need something new. Something new got to happen with me. I need to do something more powerful than it's some unlimited power locked up in me. I need to leave a mark on this universe before I let this body go back to the dirt. I'm speaking your language because I know what you think. I know what you dealing with because I dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? And I got left for dead. I got turned on. My family abandoned me, disowned me, lost marriage, lost relationships, lost all kind of stuff. But gained my soul. I gained my soul back. You can get your soul back. That's a beautiful thing. I don't care if you deleted some people before, females, you had abortions and all that, you can get it back. You can get your soul back and get it back stronger and greater and better than ever because of you, a prodigal son or prodigal daughter. You went out and tasted, you know, that hell. You went out and did that dirt. And now you got that experience and you choosing to come back. Now you using your body, your choice to stop doing that and come back to your kingdom self, to your righteous self. Nah, you get a crown now when you come back. You ain't coming back empty-handed. You coming back to a crown and a robe and royalty and salutes and stars and bars for what you went through. If you can get back, if you can make it back, man. So anyway, man, you know, I'm just saying this because I love y'all, man. You know, we all we got and we all we need. So y'all are the best company and the best therapy for me. And hopefully, you know, I'm of some kind of value when we keep each other company like that also. But it's the two hour mark. And I try to tell myself I'm gonna break it down, but it'd be too much. You can catch the Holy Ghost talking to y'all. So, y'all be inspiring me. I'll be feeling y'all's, you know, thoughts and stuff. But on that note, man, we're gonna tap in, God willing, tomorrow with the recharging of our batteries and filling our cups up. And it's out of love y'all. It's Campaign Trail, Thursday Night Live. And this is what we here for. Y'all are greater than me. Y'all are greater than me. And this ain't just to make you feel good. I'm telling you, anything that you might admire that's respectable or commendable or whatever about me is because I'm feeling y'all. I be channeling y'all. You need to hear this about yourself. You know I'm talking about you. I ain't that interesting. It's just I got a gift to, you know, kind of channel y'all. I'm speaking to y'all about y'all. So that's all. So I hope it's entertaining and educational, is, you know, fulfilling, is some kind of value. And I appreciate all of, you know, the love and support, the attention. It ain't necessarily cash apps. It's the paying of attention. Y'all pay me attention and respect. And it ain't no better payment than that. So on that note, man, I love y'all. Praying for y'all, working for y'all, warring for y'all. And till tomorrow, peace and blessings. Campaign Trail, outro.